Hello and welcome to Tops of the Cop and the first episode of my new series, Fakespotting. Now I get a lot of messages asking me whether a shirt someone is buying on eBay or Vinted is legit or not. So in this series, I'll be giving you some tips and tricks on what to look out for in each shirt specifically.
Alrighty then.
In today's case, we'll be looking at Liverpool's infamous yellow and black third shirt that was worn from 1994 to 96 at the end of Adidas' first tenure as Liverpool's kit manufacturer. Now over the years, the popularity of this shirt has risen dramatically and they are selling on eBay for averaging around £120. But a perfect condition one will set you back about £175. But you can get lucky and pick one up between £70 and £80, and for me that is an absolute bargain. Any lower than that and the shirt's probably going to have a bit of issues with some pulls and some slight tears, but it's completely up to you. Now, as we know, there are plenty of websites based overseas that can offer you a version of this shirt at a much lower price, around £12, which is obviously a lot cheaper.
Okay, I'm sorry for the interruption, but before anyone thinks I'm saying you're wrong for buying a fake or counterfeit football shirt, I'm not. It's completely up to you. We live in a world where every penny counts and times are hard for so many of us. But with the price of football shirts these days, it's no wonder so many of us are turning to these websites. So who cares where you get the shirt, right? It's all about supporting your team. But there are many people out there who do want to buy the real authentic shirts and they do get scammed online with the fakes. So that's all these videos are. They're there to help those that can't tell the difference and they need the help. So anyway, that's enough from me and back to me with the rest of my tips.
But for those out there that don't know if one is legit or not that you're looking to buy,
Well, this is what I would look out for when wanting to buy this shirt.
So the first tip is if the photograph you're looking at and it's pictured with this Adidas blue trefoil tag, then it's not legit. The original shirt never had this blue tag on it. And when you type it into barcodespider.com, it actually comes up as an Adidas Messi Argentina shirt. So for number one, if it's got the blue tag on it, it's not legit. Number two is the buttons. On the original shirt, the black button on the Adidas typeface had two trefoil logos. But on the fake one, the Adidas typeface is there, but they have two 3-stripe logos. So it's a subtle difference, but that's how you can tell. Next up, the label. First of all, if it's real, the sizing will be printed on the Adidas label. It will also be printed in an inches format. On the fake one, most of them have the size label underneath the Adidas one, and it's in S, M and L format. And I know you won't be able to sort of tell this from the photo, but the label on the real one is shorter and wider than that of the fake version. So for my next tip, let's talk about the material. For me, it's the biggest giveaway on most versions of this shirt. Just by looking at both shirts, the real one is a much darker shade of yellow than the fake one is, and it's more shiny. So right away, you should be able to tell. Also, the Adidas typeface is slightly smaller on the fake one and is the Carlsberg sponsor. And if you ever have one in your hands, you'll notice that the Carlsberg on the fake one has much more sharp feel to it, and the edges are not as smooth as the real one. And that leads us to my number one tip on the shirt to spot a fake, because it might not have the blue Adidas tag. You might not get a close-up of the buttons, and you might not see the sizing. So that's why I always say, look at the back of the neck. As you can see on the real shirt, it's got a very dark area for the rest of the back of the neck, whereas on the fake one, it's really bright. And so for that, for me, is my number one tip from the shirt. Just check the neck. And there you have it. That's my fake spotted tips. So let me know if these have helped you and if they've given you some more feedback on the series, that would be great. But best of luck finding one. And if you do manage to get your hands on a legit version of the shirt, let me know your success story. Like I said, I'll be doing more of these. And if you want to see a video on a particular shirt, then drop a comment below and I'll help as best I can. I suppose with this being called Fakespotting, I should have a catchphrase like choose authenticity or choose replica. No, I'll work on that right away. But anyway, thanks so much for watching and I'll catch you on the next one. So there you have it. So that is my number one tip for this shirt. Just check the neck and there you have it.